So take me to my Dougie, man. Like, here it is, street cat, rapping, you know what I'm saying, street lyrics, and you transition to this dance song. How did my Dougie come about, man? Like, I interviewed Yin Yang Twins, and they was like, whistle while you twerk. He was like, I was in the shower, and it just came to me in the head. And he was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? They got up out of there, like, we need to go and record this shit. Like, for you, how did my Dougie come about, man?
Like I was saying, man, the homies came at me. They was like, man, we need something for the club. We need something for the women. Because at the time, me, Rude, and DJ Q, shouts out DJ Q, we was out living together. And Q was popping at the time. He had Club 1, was a popping spot in Dallas, the #1 popping spot in Dallas at that time. And he was at 424, the #1 popping spot in Arlington. So they was like, man, we need a club jam. We need something for the women. So that was my mind state. So shit, I went upstairs. I was actually watching Paid in Full, bro.
Okay.
Like, bullshit you not. And I'm sitting there smoking a blunt, watching Paid in Full. And it's the scene where Camron like, look, check out my Dougie, nigga. I hit her with the Dougie, nigga. Check it out. And I was like, bet. You know what I'm saying? I just had got these tracks. I was like, nigga, that's it, nigga, the Dougie. Like, I already was a fan of Dougie Fresh himself. My mother was a big fan. Had already put me on all of him and Slick Rick music.
Got you.
All that shit. So I knew of the dance. I knew, you know what I'm saying? I knew that he did this shit, and I'm like, that's it. Went upstairs, man. I wrote that motherfucking song in like 15 minutes. Went to the studio the next day with Big E, laid it, and shit, from there it was history. Now,
tell me about your relationship with Big E. And with that song with my Dougie, because he did that one, he did Bust It.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's, y'all kind of got like that whole, got a system together.
Yeah.
Was that beat already something made? Did you, when you wrote the song, did you already have a beat on a beat CD, or did you run to the studio like, hey, put something around it?
Man, I actually, Needy actually made the original track to it. And I went to the studio with E. I laid it over Needy track, and I really didn't even fuck with the song. I didn't think the song was gone. Like, man, here y'all go, man, something for the club. You know what I'm saying? And I remember one time I was headed back to the block, because shit, I still was hustling and shit, you know what I'm saying? So when I made it in apartments, in the back of the apartments, it was a car with all 4 doors open, bunch of motherfuckers standing around it, and they jamming Dougie. Like, what the fuck? Okay, how the fuck they even get the song for one, though? You know what I'm saying? So from there, I called Rude, like, man, we got to get at E. E got to put an original beat on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We go back to the studio. We kind of tell E the sound that we had for it. He put the original track that he made under it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We did it from there. And then we did the same process with Bust It Open. I called E. I'm like, man, look, I got this idea. He take the sample. We go to the studio. I'm like, shit, I'm hearing a whole bunch of wham, wham. A whole lot of bass, a whole lot of knocking, man. So, and he placed it around that motherfucker just like that.